Hi, welcome to your calm flow. Take a comfortable seated position on your yoga mat. You may be propped up by a pillow or a yoga block if you have it. Now otherwise, any seated position that feels good, please enjoy that. I'd like for you to allow the kneecaps and the heels and the toes to soften, the belly as well. Let the belly flop wide and spacious. Do not engage into the navel. Breathe into the heart space, feel the spine lengthening. Breathe out, roll the shoulders back and away from your ears, resting. Breathe out the length of your neck. Breathe out, feel the pelvic floor relax. Your glute relax, right? Your spine rooting in and down from the tailbone. Inhale, grow tall from the crown of the head skywards. Exhale, soften into the lower half of your body, melt downwards. Breathing in, feel the spaciousness in the heart area. Breathing out, feel the mind, the temples, the jaw, your eyelids, your eyeballs relaxing. Breathing in, spacious and wide, even your cheekbones, your chin starts to widen. Breathing out, feel the heart soothe, the spine soothe, the belly flop open, relaxing. One more time, inhale. Exhale. Now, if you have the practice of Ujjayi, start to introduce that. Breathing in through the back of the throat, a tiny constriction. Breathing out through the nose, constricting the back of your throat lightly, oceanic breath. Exhale. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. Inhaling to the count of 4. Exhaling to the count of 4. Inhaling. Exhaling. Breathing in once more. Breathing out. On your own, see if you can explore breathing into the count of 6. If not, 4 is just perfect as well. Same count for the exhalation. Now on your next exhalation, exhale all the breath outwards, emptying out the lungs and hold the breath out for a moment. Start to draw the navel in. Good, inhale, inflate into the heart space. Breathe upwards through the length of your neck, breathe up. Exhale, calmly bring the palms to heart center. Press them in gently. Set an intention for your practice. Seal the intention between your palms, gently bowing forehead to fingertips. Bowing into your heart, honoring your intention, honoring your presence, honoring your time for you showing up. Let's enjoy the practice. Namaste. Now we'll begin in child's pose. Take child's pose with either the knees in together or the knees out wide. Doesn't quite matter. I'd like for you to walk your hands forward, away from the body, towards the top of your mat. As you exhale, the hips sink slightly deeper into the mat. As you inhale, stretch the hands forward away from the body slightly further. Take a breath in as you feel the length of the spine growing towards the crown of the head, towards your fingertips. As you exhale, sit the hips down slightly deeper. They don't have to touch your heels, right? Just attempt to. Feeling the stretchy sensation, that opening in the back body. Breath in through the back body. Exhale, melt into your child's pose. Good. Keep your hands firmly in the mat now. Palms in. Inhale, glide forward into Cobra. In your Cobra, the elbows are hugged in. The shoulders are rolled back and away from the ears as you allow the hips, the pelvis to hook in slightly deeper. Rise the sides of the waist long, lengthen through the heart space. Exhale into child's pose. Good. Inhale, ripple forward into Cobra once more. Lengthening the sides of your neck, the throat, the back of your neck. Exhale, child's pose. Breathe in forward into Cobra. Breathe out into child's pose. On your own, flow with your breath. Now the easy technique here is to really simply take a full breath in. It could be to 4 counts or 6 counts, and you move, slowly reaching the end point or the final expression of the asana as you complete your breath. So then each posture is filled with prana. You are filling your body up with good breath, good energy. We're honoring each asana by really truly breathing there, being present. Breathe into the spaces in the body that feel slightly tight. And if you feel inclined to roll the head a little bit in your Cobra, rotate the shoulders left and right, shake it around, move the hips about, go for it. A few more rounds here. Child to Cobra, Cobra to child. The next time you arrive in child's pose, melt in. Allow the shoulders to relax and your armpits to soften. The forearms can rest on the ground now as your fingertips are more relaxed, hips melted. Inhale through nose. Return to Ujjayi. Exhale through nose. Walk the hands forward. Downwards facing dog. Let's meet there. Downwards facing dog. Pad out the feet left and right, left and right. You may feel free to take one leg up at a time. Importantly, feel the palms rooting into the mat. Your index fingers point forward. Right, hug the eye of your armpits inwards as though the armpits are gazing towards each other underneath the body. The hips are lifted high. The sit bones spread wide. Tuck the tailbone slightly, draw the navel in. The knees can be bent, right? So then that gives a little release to your hamstring. We're just at the start of the practice. Please don't go too hard, too fast. So this practice is calm flow, right? Slight sweat, but a lot of inwards movement, hopefully. Okay, one more breath in. One deep breath out. Dynamic movement. Inhale forward into plank pose. In your plank, feel the palms rooted into the mat. Feel the sensation of skin pressing into yoga mat. The pressure, the support of the yoga mat back up into the pads of your hands. Exhale, downwards facing dog. Twice more, inhale forward into plank pose. Stack the heels on your toes. Tailbone tucked, navel hug in. Belly is now strongly pulled in. Exhale, downwards facing dog. Good, one more time. Inhale, forward plank. Exhale, downwards facing dog. Lovely. Last one. Inhale, forward into plank pose. Tuck the tailbone in, hug the heart in. Project the shoulder blades, lengthen through the sides of your neck. Now then, bend the knees. Let the knees drop down gently, 8 angle pose, knees down, heart between your thumbs, chin down, knees, chest, chin. Glide forward into cobra, inhale. Stay here, exhale, turn and look over your right shoulder with your gaze. The eyes try to find your right heel. With the eyes, the gaze try to find the right heel. Inhale, gaze back forward. Exhale the other side, look over the left shoulder, gaze at your left heel. Good inhale, gaze back forward, knees are still, drop the knees down, the knees are still there, yeah? Tabletop pose. Your tabletop, stack shoulders on top of your wrists and hips on top of your knees. You can have your toes tucked or not, your choice. Right then, keep your left palm rooted into the mat. The right hand lifts up skywards. Turn the palms away from you. Gaze up at your right fingertips. So you are essentially gazing over towards the right side of your body. Exhale. Thread the right hand underneath your left armpit. Drop your right cheek down on the mat and stretch the left hand away from you. Feel the twists coming in through the side body, and if you want to intensify this just a little bit, left hand up to the sky, left hand ropes around the back body, and the fingertips hooking through the outside of your right hip, fingertips hooking into then the right thigh, inside of your right thigh. Breath in, breath out. Inhale, release the left hand and back down. Right hand lifts up, inhale. Exhale, right hand down to the mat. Left hand lifts, inhale. Exhale, thread through, left hand underneath right armpit. Right hand can walk all the way forward, away from you to the top of your mat. Option. Right hand ropes around the back of your mat, back of your body. The fingers seeking to find the left hip, and then into the inner left thigh. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. One more in. One out. Now inhale then, release. Right, taking the right hand up, back through tabletop pose, arrive. A few rounds of cat-cow. Inhale to gaze forward, crown of the head lift, chin lifts, tailbone lift, cat pose, cow pose. Exhale, cat tuck, chin tuck, navel hugged in, tuck the tailbone. Inhale, cow, lifting the chest, spreading collarbone, squeezing shoulder blades. Exhale, curl in. Once more, inhale, opens the heart space. Exhale, curl in. Good, then come back to neutral. Palms are firmly into the mat. Tuck toes, downwards facing dog. Exhaling. Good, inhale forward into plank pose. Palms are firmly rooted in. Hug the armpits, the elbows in. Strengthen into the navel. Draw the pelvic floor up. Lower down. Chaturanga or knees down, chaturanga. Gently, knees down. Shoulders back and away from the ears. Lower. Inhale, glide forward. Maybe into up dog. Take the thigh bones off the mat. Downwards facing dog. Exhale. Right leg lifts up, three-legged. Have the heels pressed back, toes flex down. Now your palms have equal weight on them, right into the mat. Take the right ankle, take the right hip to stack on the left hip and open up the hip. Bend into the right knee, point the toes. Exhale, knee to nose. As the knee touches the nose, alright, let's step through and into low lunge. Hands onto the thighs first. Let's be no rush. So with the hands on the thighs, you may attempt to sit the hips down even deeper. Feel your left hip crease opening. Feel your right glute stretching. Now then, start to magnetize back your thighs back into your hip socket. Right, and then pull the pelvic floor up, grow the spine tall, grow the size of the waist long, and inhale, review the hands up skywards, low lunge. Grow from the legs up to the pelvic floor, up towards the chest, the heart, the fingers. Open twist, reach your left hand out, back and away towards the toes of your left foot, right hand forward to the mat. You're opening up to the left side of your yoga mat. Now then the left hand can trickle down to touch your left calf muscles behind. Reverse. Right hand reaches up and back. Breath in and breath out. Good. Inhale, then both hands up forward into low lunge once more. Left hand now touching at the outer edge of your right kneecap. Right hand stretches backwards and away from the body. Twist now towards the right. Your gaze is towards the right. Option to stay here. Option to hook your left elbow outside of your right knee and take the right palm press into the left. Low lunge twist. In your low lunge twist, let's tuck the tailbone, pull the pelvic up, and with that space made by pulling navel in, twist a little deeper from the middle back. Lengthen through the sides of your neck, roll the right shoulder back, and twist a little bit from the middle back and the thoracic spine, gently gazing over your right shoulder. Breath in and breath out. Inhale forward into low lunge, both hands up. Exhale, hands down, framing the right foot. Tuck the left toes, plank pose, arrive strong and steady. Pelvic floor pose up, navel hugged in chaturanga, lower down in 3, 2, and 1. Inhale forward into your up dog or cobra. Downwards facing dog, exhale. Good, left leg lifts up, heels back, toes down. Now, stack the left hip on the right hip and bend the left knee. The left heel seeking to touch your buttocks, toes pointed, hips open. Take a breath in. Ground through right heel, lift the left knee up higher. Good, exhale. Knee to nose drawn in. Good, stepping through now. Low lunge, hands onto your thighs, both hands up skywards. Inhale. Hey, hands onto your thighs, chest up. Inhale. Keep the hands on thighs. Exhale, sit the hips down slightly deeper. Feel yourself really melting the hip on the left side, deeper, closer to the mat, as well as the right. The left buttocks, the right hip. Good, breath in. And breath out. Good, then start to magnetize your thigh bones back into the hip socket. Lock them in. Pelvic floor pose up, the hips firm. Squeeze the glutes. Rise tall from the hips up through the sides of your waist long, the spine tall, then grow the arms up skywards. With that, the chest, the back, tall, strong, skywards. Deep breath in. And smooth breath out. Deep breath in. And smooth breath out. One more in. And one more out. Good, then spin the arms open wide. Open twist towards the right side. Your right fingertips are reaching backwards. Your left fingertips reaching forward. So as though you're embracing the right side of your room now. Alright, then stretch the right fingers down and hold onto your right calf muscles. Reverse with the left hand reaching back and across. Open up the side body. Inhale deeply. Exhale calmly. Good, inhale, then release both hands up into low lunge once more. Right hand now holding onto the outside of your left kneecap. Reach the left hand back and away towards the toe side, the right toes through the back. You're now gazing to the left side of your body. Look over maybe to your left fingertips. Option to go for a deeper twist if you like that. Right elbow hook against the outside of your left kneecap and your left palm presses into the right. Same thing here, hollowing out the belly, tailbone tuck, strengthen into the spine and go for a deep twist as you exhale. One more breath in. One deep breath out. Good, then release both hands up skywards, low lunge, gaze up. Exhale, hands down, framing the left foot. Then step back into strong plank, inhale. Exhale, chaturanga in 3, 2, 1. Good, inhale, glide the heart open. Exhale, downwards facing dog. Deep breath in. Side up, it feels good. Exhale. One more in. And out. Through the nose in. Calm the mind. Exhale through the nose. Now palms are firm into the mat. You may take a hop forward, walk forward, fold forward, exhale, forward fold, toes now at the top of the mat. Deep breath in, exhale, fold. Smooth breath in, exhale, fold. One more in, deep breath out. Okay, then inhale, come to rise tall, reach up, touch the sky with your fingers and your gaze. Take a moment here, lengthen through the side body, tuck the tailbone in, hug the belly in, shoulder blades back and away from the ears. Exhale, palms back to heart center, Anjali Mudra. Breath in. Exhale, hands down by your side body. Good, inhale, reach up to the sky. Exhale, touch the ground, take the right leg back, right palm down, easy twist. Left hand lifts up, you're on your tippy toe, the back foot. Okay? Now then, one breath in, stretch the arms wide open. Exhale, tuck the tailbone, hug the thighs into your hip socket. Good, pull the pelvic floor up. Inhale, both hands up, crescent, rise up, hands up, gazing forward. Legs are as they are, strong, stable. Now, cactus, open the arms, so right angle elbows, palms are still facing forward, palms are facing forward. Inhale, roll the heart open, pop the chest open, squeeze the shoulder blades behind. Exhale, rounding forward, elbows and your pinky finger touch in front of your face. Inhale to roll the heart open once more. Exhale, round it back in. One more time, inhale, curl the chest open. Exhale, curling back in. Inhale into crescent, rise tall. Exhale, warrior two, spin it open, right toes pointing out to the right side of your mat, left knee still bent. Deep breath in. Calm breath out. Twice more here, inhale. Exhale. Breathing in. And breathing out. Reach the left hand forward. Exhale, reverse warrior. Breathing in. Breathing out. Inhale, rise up. Extend the side angle. Left elbow and left thigh, and the right hand reaches towards the front of your mat. Away from you. The armpits or your triceps are by the sides of your ears, your cheek. You can gaze up to the right fingertips. Feel your breath, right? Not just at the hips when you're tucking them in now or lifting, puffing the chest open. Feel your breath moving even further to the fingertips, to the toes. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Good, then inhale, rise up to warrior two. Then let's have hands on hips. Turn your left toes now to the same direction as your right toes. You're looking towards the right side of your mat now, the length of your right side of the mat. Right hand wide-legged forward fold, legs straight, fold forward, touch the ground, fingertips onto the ground. In front of you, just underneath your shoulders. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, bow. Good, inhale, half lift. Exhale, bow. Inhale once more, half lift. Exhale, bow. 3 more times, just like this on your own. Flow with your breath. Good, then folding as you exhale completely all the way down. You may hold with your peace finger your big toes. You may also like to perhaps do ragdoll, hold opposite elbows, just rock side to side. Find your balance amidst the movement. Good, then bring your hands to your hips. Hug the navel in, pull the pelvic floor up, spine is straight. Inhale, rise up. Come to standing. Now have your left knee bend towards the front of your mat again, warrior two. Into crescent, let's come high on your tippy toe, the back foot, both hands up skywards now, armpits by the sides of your ears, roll the shoulders back and away from the ears. Bring the palms to heart center. Then start to transfer the weight forward to your left leg as you become lighter and lighter on your tippy toe, the back foot. Draw the navel in, turn the outer thigh down of the right leg as you stretch the heels back, lift the toes off into Warrior 3. In Warrior 3, the spine is lengthening towards the front of the mat, your heels are towards the back, your toes flex down, draw the navel in, square your hips. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Twice more, inhale. Exhale. Once more. Good, then inhale, rising up the torso, press the right foot down beside the left foot, chair pose. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Curl the tailbone in, hug the ribs in, but expand through your chest and let the shoulders rest, the neck long. Sit slightly deeper, inhale. Exhale. Palms press in together, inhale, come to stand real tall, reach up. Hug the navel in, hug your ribs in, keep the spine really stable. Good, exhale, bow forward, touch the ground. Take the left leg back, keep the left palm down, easy twist, right hand lifts up to the sky. Come high on your tippy toe, the back foot, so you're having your heel stack on your toes. Tighten into your thighs, right? The muscles of your thighs. Hug the hips in, pelvic floor drawn up. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale then into crescent, feeling your hips squeezed and tight. Both hands up skywards, facing the front of your mat once more. Inhale. Exhale, do not be lazy in the back leg, so let's lift through the back kneecap high. Breath in. Then breath outwards. Good, now bend the elbows into cactus arms. The palms are up in surrender and you have your arms in cactus, right angle. Roll the heart open, puff the chest open. Inhale, squeeze your scapula behind. Exhale now, hug it in, curl it in, elbow, pinky finger touch. Inhale, roll the heart open. Exhale, round it in. Once more, inhale. And one deep exhale, curl it in. Good, inhale into crescent, raising the hands upwards. Exhale, Warrior 2, spread open the arms and have the left toes pointing towards the left side of your mat, or right knee forward. One inhale here. One exhale here. Keep your gaze forward to your right fingertips. Don't let the mind wander. Inhale. Exhale, honor your practice. Stick to the breath. Inhale. Exhale. Good, reach forward with the right hand. Inhale. Exhale, reverse your warriors. Good, inhale, then rise up. Take the right elbow and have it on top of your right thigh. Easy twist. Extended side angle, with the left hand reaching just across your ears, across the right cheek towards the front of the mat. Roll the right shoulder back, roll the left shoulder back. Spacious heart, breathe through your fingertips. Breathe into your toes, the outer edge of your left heel roots in. One more breath in. One deep breath out. Good, inhale, rise up, Warrior 2, hands on your hips. Turn your toes, all of them, to the left side of the mat now. Wide-legged forward fold, exhale, all the way down. Now then, you can stay static now in this posture. If you have the practice for inversion, please be really, really careful as you do so. Right, otherwise, I enjoy staying in wide-legged forward fold for 6 breaths, 6 counts per breath. I'll do the first one with you, right? So hands can be onto hips, onto big toes, or hooked around the outside of your feet. Breath in. Breath out. Breath in. Breath out. Inhale. Exhale. 3 more on your own. Good. One more breath in together, full lungs. One breath up. Good, then hands onto your hips, spine is straight, pelvic floor pulls up. Inhale to rise up tall, the spine. Warrior 2, right knee bend, right fingertips forward, gaze forward. Lift the heel of the back foot into crescent, both hands up skywards. You're on your tippy toe on the left leg. Right, you have your right knee bent forward. Hands pressed in front of your heart, palms pressing in together. Start to transfer the weight forward. Come light on your left leg. Lift the toes off and start to lift the thigh bones off. Stretching the left leg backwards as you stretch the crown of your head forward. Pull the belly in. This helps you to keep a super strong spine as you stay in your warrior 3. 3 breaths here. Good, then next inhale, take the left leg to step gently beside the right, then chair pose firmly. Inhale, right, sit the hips down deeper, draw the navel in, pelvic floor pulls up, and roll the shoulders back and away from the body. Your hips are spinning open. You have your thighs kind of rotating inwards, your knees are peeled slightly outwards. Root the heels in, root the big toe mound in, root the tiny toes in. Inhale, press the palms together, rise up tall and strong. Exhale, bow forward once more. Palms are touched onto the ground. Take a crow pose, Bakasana if you've had the practice for it. If not, right palms are firmly pressed into the mat. You have your knees bent really, really deeply. Attempt to dig the knees into your triceps or up into your armpits. Squeeze the elbows in together. Make a angry cat spine where your spine is arching, your navel hugged in, your chin tucked, navel tucked, but gaze forward towards your fingertips. If you have the crow pose already happening, right, come lift it higher with the elbows straighten out a little bit more. Tuck the tailbone, toes tucked. In any form that you're comfortable, confident in, step back, jump back, vinyasa. Good, in your down dog, one breath in. Smooth breath out. Gaze forward, step, hop, jump forward, 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 exhale. Inhale to rise up tall, reach up, touch the sky. Exhale, hands down to your heart, hands stand by the side body, Tadasana. Deep breath in. And a full, deep exhalation. Good, inhale, reach the hands skywards. Exhale, fold forward, touch the ground. Take the right leg back, right knee down. Inhale, low lunge, reach the hands up. Exhale, hands down, palms in front of your heart, Anjali Mudra. Hands down to the ground, one exhalation. Alright, inhale, step back into plank pose, downwards facing dog, exhaling. Forward into plank, inhale. Exhale, lower down your way. Glide the heart forward, inhale. Exhale, downwards facing dog. Left leg lifts up, breathing in. Left foot steps forward, exhaling. Crescent lunge, right knees off the mat. Inhale, rise tall. No lazy right thigh. Lift the thigh off, hands up. Exhale, hands down to the ground. Step forward, forward, fold. Inhale, half lift, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale to chair. Exhale, sit in deeper. Palms touch, gaze up. Inhale, come to standing. Exhale, hands to heart center, hands by the side of the body, Tadasana. Inhale, reach hands up. Exhale, fold forward, touch the ground. Left leg back, inhale, low lunge, hands up. Exhale, slow exhalation, hands to the heart, and then hands down to the ground, framing right foot, step back plank. Down dog, exhale. Forward, inhale, plank. Your way, lower down, exhaling. Glide the heart through, inhale, opens. Downwards facing dog, exhale. Right leg lifts up, inhaling. Right knee to nose, exhaling to step through crescent, inhale, rising. Sit slightly deeper, exhaling. Breath in. Good, exhale, hands to frame the right foot, step the left leg forward, forward fold, exhale. Now half lift, inhale, flat back, exhale, fold, into chair, inhale. Round and sit in, exhale. Rise and reach the hands up all the way. Good, then hands to heart center, hands by the side body, Tadasana. Deep breath in. Smooth breath out. Deep breath in. Smooth breath out. Once more in. Once more out. Good. Now let's do that one more time. Okay, be very focused with the breath. Keep the ujjayi with you at all times. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, bow forward, touch ground. Low lunge, right leg back, inhale. Hands to the heart, to the ground, exhale. Plank, inhale. Exhale, downwards, facing dog. Good, forward into plank pose, inhale. Lower down your way, exhale. Glide the heart through, inhaling. Downwards facing dog, exhale. Left leg lifts up, inhale. Left foot steps through, exhale. Crescent, rise tall, inhale. Step forward, forward fold, exhale. Half lift, inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Chair pose, inhale. Sit deeper, exhale. Palms touch, rise up, come to stand, inhale, hands reach up. Exhale, hands to heart, hands by the side body. Inhale, reach hands up. Exhale, bow. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, hands touch ground, left leg back, left knee down. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, hands to heart center, hands to the ground, into plank, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Forward into plank, breathing in. Lowering down your way, exhaling. Glide the heart open, inhale. Exhale, downwards facing dog. Right leg lifts, inhale. Right leg steps forward, exhale. Rise up to crescent, inhale. Hands touch the ground, fold forward, step forward, exhale. Half lift, inhale. Exhale, bow. Chair pose, inhale. Sit deeper, exhale. Palms pressed in together, inhale, reach for the sky. Exhale, hands back to the heart center, then by the side body, Tadasana. 3 breaths here, ujjayi, calm. Inhale. Exhale. Breath in. Breath out. One more in. One easy one out. Good. Blink eyes open. Reach the hands up, inhale. Exhale, bow forward. Half lift, inhale. Palms are pressed firm into the mat. Step, hop, jump back. Vinyasa. Upon arriving, your right leg lifts. Bend the knee, open up your hips. Press the left heel down deeper. Point the right knee up higher. Then draw a big circle, knee to the outside of your right elbow. Step the foot outside of the right hand. Left palm down, right hand lifts. Easy twist. In your easy twist, feel very firmly the left palm rooting in. Now pivot over to the outer edge of your left foot. You can keep the right leg on the ground just in front of your hip now for side plank, or stack the right ankle and left ankle. In this space, I invite you to turn your right palm down with the fingertips pointing away from the crown of the head. So a lateral stretch at the same time. Push the right hip up higher, puff it up higher, puff your right rib cage open and lift the left hip away from the ground a lot more. If it assists you, alright, if it assists and guides you towards lifting your right ankle away from the left, go for it. Rather in this space, maybe bending to the right knee and vaulting is an option. You can bend into the right knee and drip the toes of the right foot down behind your buttocks. Your right foot is on tippy toe. With that tippy toe, drill through the ground. Lift the thigh bones off, lift the hips off, and puff the heart open. Open the throat. Attention to mind's eyes as you spin the palms wide, the right palm skywards. Deep breath in. Exhale back through downward facing dog. Inhale, one breath here, and exhale. Left leg lifts up, bent knee, open hip. Same thing here, root through your right foot a lot more. The heel grounds in and then lift and grow through your left kneecap skywards. Have the heels closer to your buttocks, the toes pointed. Draw now a big circle, the knee, left knee, all the way outward to touch the outside of your left elbow. Then step the left foot now outside of the left hand. Easy twist. Right palm is down, left hand lifts up. Good. Keep your hips hugged in, your thighs hugged in, your thighs engaged, tailbone tucked, navel is drawn in. Strong core, please. Right, and when you're here, you can pivot onto the outer edge of the right leg and side plank with the left foot in front of you supporting, or stack left ankle and right. Now, regardless of the right leg, left leg if it's in front of you or stack, let's have the left hand now stretch towards the top of the mat, the armpits by the side of your left cheek. Lateral stretching. Now, if it's guided by the pushing of the left hip up towards the sky, right, then that assists you to open up your left rib cage as well. Tuck the tailbone lightly, slightly, right, and start to perhaps wild thing. Take the left knee bend, tippy toe of the left foot touch the ground behind you. Drill it in, lift the hips up, lift the chest open, curl the chest open, wide inhale. Exhale back through downwards facing dog. Good, deep breath in. Exhale, child's pose. Child's pose, one breath in. And one deep breath out. Inhale, curl forward as we did at the start of the class to cobra. Shoulders away from the ears. See if you can press the hips down slightly deeper, tailbone tucked. Let the chest express spaciousness. Auspiciousness, lift through the sides of your neck, your throat, the mind's eyes. A few rounds of neck rotation. Drop the tip of your nose down. Take the right cheek to your right ear, right cheek to your right shoulder, and spin the face skywards. In one direction 3 times, then the opposite direction 3 rotations. Take your time. Go the other direction if you have yet to. Okay, then slowly come back to your neutral cobra. Breath in and breath out. Good, and then back to child's pose, exhaling. In your child's pose, palms stretch in front of you, tuck the toes, fan the hips open, downwards facing dog. Good. Your palms are firmly into the mat. Final chaturanga, inhale forward into plank. Exhale chaturanga in 5, 4, 3, navel hugged in 2, and 1. Inhale, glide the heart forward. Exhale, downwards facing dog. Good. Step, hop, jump, forward, forward, fold. Exhale. And then lift up into chair pose, inhale. Sit deeper, exhale. Navel hugged in, pelvic floor pulls up. You should be very familiar with these 2 areas by now. Keep them engaged. Lower down to boat pose where you're sitting on your sit bones on the ground. Your buttocks on the ground, the legs will be off. Right in 5, let's lower. 4, lower. 3, lower. 2, lower. And 1, hips down, feet off. Hands can frame the sides of your legs. You may use the hands to hold the base of your knees, right? The space underneath your knee to give that assist. So then the spine can lift up, puff the chest open, do not hunch. 1 breath in. One breath out. Good, then hands down to touch the ground. Slowly lay the spine back down with the legs kicking up skyward, staff pose but reclined. Good. Now deep breath in. Hug the knees in. Exhale. Rock side to side, side to side, side to side. Then release the left leg out. Flex the left toes up. Right, the heel of the left foot is on the ground now. Left leg is straight. Keep the right knee hugged in. Now twist. With your left hand, guide the right knee over to the left side of your body. Right, and you spread your right hand out away from you. In this space, you may look over your right shoulder and find a nice twist in your spine. All the way up to your neck, all the way down to your tailbone. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Option here to stay for 2 more breaths is to bend into the left knee with the heels to touch your right buttock, cat-tail. Cat-tail with your right hand to hold to the top of your left leg. Pull the heel in closer to your buttocks once more. 1 more breath in. 1 deep breath out. Good, release the cat-tail, the left leg back forward, right leg by the side of the left. Hug the left knee in. Twist the other side with the right hand. Pull the left knee over to the right side of the body. Stretch your left hand outside towards the left. And allow the back of your shoulders to land into the mat. Breath in. And exhale. Option here, same thing. Cat-tail, right? If you like to, the right knee bend with the heels, right, close into your buttocks, towards the left side of your buttocks. Now with that, heel underneath the body, the left hand reach and pull the foot into the left buttocks more. Continue to look over your left shoulder as you twist. Deep inhale and exhale. You can release that cat-tail and have both legs out in front of you straight. Then hug the knees in. Hold the outer edge of the feet with the palms. With the fingers. So the fingers are holding the outer edge of the feet. Have your elbows inside the shin bones. Happy baby. Spread the knees out wide so the knees are as wide or wider than your rib cage. Wider than your rib cage. Now drill and stack the ankle on top of the knee and flex the toes to your face. Tuck the chin. Look down the nose towards your navel. The back of your neck is long. Staying here, rock side to side. Option here, into Halasana to shoulder stand for just a bit of inversion here. So happy baby is a great place to be. You can stay as you are. If not, hug your knees in. If you feel like just having a little bit of a shift. Rather than draw the knees in, rock yourself front and back, front and back. Be very safe with the way you transit into the next posture. Your hands are by the side of the mat as you have your toes up and you have then the toes kicking back towards the direction of the crown of the head. Now when you're here, you can hold onto your sacrum with your fingers, so fingertips up, the pads of the wrist supporting the bony part of the hip, just underneath, at this point, underneath your, just at your buttocks, just underneath your body. Alright, knees squeeze in together, have your big toes touching. Now inhale, draw the pelvic floor down, alright, pull it in, and squeeze your glutes to lift the toes upwards. Straighten the legs up to the sky, roll the shoulders back, right, and allow yourself to shimmy left and right just a little bit so you can pull the spine up skywards as well. Grow towards the sun like a plant would. With that, your breath, although it starts to get a little bit constricted, still calm. Right, still calm and focused. Attention to mind's eyes or attention to the navel. Breathing in. Breathing out, friends and happy baby. I've not forgotten about you. You may like to straighten out one leg at a time, feeling the hamstring stretching. Good, then friends who are in shoulder stand, come releasing from the posture through Halasana. So toes back down towards the top of your head first. Friends in happy baby, draw your knees in together and have your hands by the side body, keeping your legs straight. Once more up towards the skies, as though you are standing on the sky with the toes flexed to your face. Same thing for friends in halasana, arrive in the same posture, staff pose, recline. Go to the hands by the sides of your hips, or if you have sensitive lower back, make a diamond shape with your palms down, index fingers and thumbs touching underneath your sacrum. Lower down the legs slowly in 5, towards the mat, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, then inhale, curl yourself up with the navel engaged, rise up to seated. Cross the heels, cross the knees, and cross the heels, right? And then roll forward, come to cobra. So then with the palms onto the mat, shoulders roll away from the ears, make space in the heart once more, counter pose. Squeeze the elbows behind, scapula behind, grow the sides of your neck low. Good, exhale, lower down just very gently the chin onto the mat. Take the hands behind the back, interlace fingers, and rise up once more into locust pose. Right, you have your hands can be interlaced behind if that feels a little bit more magnetize the body to the midline of your mat, to the midline of your breath, your spine. Inhale to rise tall, the knuckles shoot backwards, your toes can lift off, your chin protruding forward, the nose gently lifting, or take the hands out wide, airplane arms. If you have the space for that, do that. Breath in. Now exhale, lower down gently. Inhale, rest for a moment, exhale. Good, inhale, gaze back forward, bend into your knees with the hands hold onto the outer edge of your feet, bow pose. Squeeze the knees in together and have the toes touching. Your hands are holding onto the feet from the outside. Roll the shoulders back and away from the ears. Right, so you're making space to lengthen into the neck. Now inhale to breathe out the heart space. Inhale to breathe up to the toes, to your fingertips. Remember to let prana, to let energy flow through all corners of the body. So squeeze the thighs in together, squeeze the glutes in, tailbone tuck, and from there the energetic center, solar plexus, which is engaged onto the ground. Grow the crown of the head, grow the toes outwards. Flower open, deep breath in. Good, exhale, soften, let it all go, child's pose, curl in. Inhale deeply, and exhale. Good, inhale, child's pose, rise up into kneeling posture, setting up for camel, our last back bend for the practice. Hands onto your sacrum, the flat bit just underneath your spine, fingertips pointing down now. Squeeze the elbows behind to touch. You can tuck toe or you cannot tuck toe, your choice. Inhale to grow the heart skywards. Grow the sides of your neck long, the waist, the hips long. Squeeze the glutes, push the thighs forward, and start to grow from the navel upwards to the heart center. And from that spacious heart, express vastness into the collarbones, the throat, and drop the head back. Allow yourself to pay attention to the mind's eye, the breath, and then with that space available, right, widen spaciously into the heart, the mind, the throat, the upper body. Root down through the low half of the body, stay grounded. With that groundedness, grow. One more breath in. One smooth breath out. Good, then bring the hands back to the sacrum and allow the hips to gently lower down, the head rise the last, chin tucked, then child's pose, exhale. From child's pose, rise up to a seated position with the feet in front of you. Now hug your right knee in. Place the right foot outside the left thigh, and you may stay here for a modified version with the left foot flexed, toes up. Or for the full Adho Matsyendrasana, you may like to bend into the left knee with the left heel close to your right sit bones. Right hand behind you, left hand raised. Start first, inhale, make space, and exhale, hook the left elbow outside of the right knee. Inhale, feel the spine lengthening, and exhale, draw the navel in to twist slightly deeper. Breathing in, feel the breath rising up through the crown of the head, also rising to the tailbone. Breathing out, draw the navel in and twist slightly deeper. Once more, feel the expansion of your inhalation. And feel the contraction of your exhalation to connect back to your source, right just at your solar plexus. 3 more breaths on your own, just like this. Subtle movement guided by your breath. Good, then inhale, let's turn back to look forward, straighten out the legs once more. Hug your left leg in and step the left foot outside of the right thigh. Stay here for modified version, or same thing, bend into the right knee, right heel close to the sit bones of the left hip. Left hand to the back, her right elbow hook against the outside of your left knee. Inhale to lengthen the spine, breathe through the length of your spine. Exhale to connect back inwards to the navel. Exhaling, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, contract. Inhale to grow and expand. Exhale to connect back inwards. 3 more breaths like this on your own. Good, then turn back forward with the legs in front of you. Hug the right knee in for half lotus pose. So the outer edge of your right foot fits into the inner left hip crease. Right, when with your left leg stretched out in front of you, wrap your right hand across your back and with the peace finger, seek and grab hold of the right big toe from behind your back, from the left side of your body. If the hook does not happen, simply hook the hand around your back, holding on t-shirt, holding on to your shorts, and with the left hand, reach forward to the left toes, the outer corner of your left foot. Bow forward, exhale. Breathing in, bowing deeper, exhale. Twice more, inhale. Exhale. Once more, breath in. Breath out. Good, inhale, rise up. Take out the hands, release the grip. Have your right sole inside of your left thigh. Janu Shrasasana with the left foot still flex forward, right knee bend. Both hands now, walking down the left leg towards the left toes. Bow forward, exhale. 3 breaths here, same thing. Inhale to the count of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale, fold in deeper. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in, lengthen. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. Good, rise up tall. Let's release the right leg. Take the left foot, the outer corner of the left foot, fit it into the inner right hip crease. Same thing here, have the right toes flexed up, left hand reaches back and across the back body. Peace finger, attempt to find the big toe of the left leg. Alright, you can also hold onto t-shirt, onto your shorts, and with the right hand reaching to the ankle of the right foot or even to the toes, outer edge of the right foot, fold forward, exhale. 3 breaths here, inhale. Exhale. Breathing in. Breathing out. Relax the heart, inhale. Fold in deeper, exhale. Good inhale to rise the spine up. Let the hands go. Right, then with the left sole of the foot rooted into inner right thigh, flex the right toes up. Exhale, turn the chest to face the direction of your toes on the right leg and fall forward. Hold on to the ankle, onto the toes, the base of the feet of the right foot, and fall forward. We'll do three breaths or 6 counts. Let's do that together. Inhale deeply. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Once more. Breath in. Breath out. Good inhale to rise up. Stretch both feet out in front of you. Have the big toes touching, your kneecaps touching. Then reach the hands up skywards. Feel yourself really rooting through your tailbone. Hug the navel in, lengthen through the spine. Opening up the chest, opening up the rib cage, opening up the shoulders. Then navel hugged in, pull the pelvic floor up. Slowly fall forward. Gently then allow the hands to touch the heels, to touch the ankles, or reach towards the toes, towards the heels. Exhale for 6 breaths here, 6 counts. Inhale to lengthen, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale to fold, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, lengthen, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale, fold deeper, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Inhale to curl yourself up. Exhale, lay back down, Shavasana. 3 minutes here. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. Resist the urge to rise up, to walk away to do something. I know no one's watching you, but you're watching yourself, right? And with that, see if you can honor your practice to stay present, right? To truly complete the practice from head to tail. Shoulders away from the ears, breath relax. Breath is so soft, right? It's moving through your body, but you can't quite hear it no more, right? So face soft, toes soft, fingertips soft, hips relaxed. 2 more minutes. I'll leave you to be in silence. I'll be there to wake you up after for a short pranayama. Enjoy the rest. slowly start to wiggle into your fingers and toes slightly. Breathing in, breathing out. Conscious of the breath. Inhaling, exhaling. Inhaling deep. Exhaling slow. Feel yourself breathing through the entire body, skin to fingertips and toes, crown of the head, tailbone, pelvic floor, the organs. Exhale, curl to the right side of your body, make yourself into a tiny ball. Now with the eyes closed, your left hand supporting you, prop yourself back up to any seated position. We'll do a nice breath work, pranayama, and then we'll sit for just 3 minutes. I'll be with you. Seated, hands onto your thighs, shoulders away from the ears, spacious heart, belly free, mind is free. Inhale into the belly, belly balloons, into your ribs, ribs expand, into your chest, chest rises. That's one smooth breath in. Exhale, soften the heart, squeeze your ribs in, draw the navel in. Breathing in, belly balloons, ribs open, chest rises. Breathing out, heart soften, ribs squeeze in, navel drawn in. Notice the flow once more. Inhale, belly, ribs, chest. Exhale, chest, ribs, belly. Now we're gonna add Viloma on exhalation. Just listen and follow. You'll be just fine. Inhale, belly, ribs, chest. Exhale, chest. Pause for 1, 2. Continue. Exhale, ribs. Pause for 1, 2. Exhale, draw the belly in. Empty the lungs. Pause. 1, 2. We'll do this 3 more rounds. Inhale, belly, ribs, and chest. Balloon fully. Exhale, through the heart. Pause. Exhale, through the ribs. Pause. Exhale, through the navel. Pause. Twice more. Viloma on exhalation. Inhale, belly, ribs, chest, full lungs. Exhale, heart. Pause. Exhaling, ribs. Pause. Exhaling, belly drawn in. Pause. Last one. Inhale, belly, ribs, chest. Fill yourself up. Exhaling, chest. Pause. Exhaling, ribs. Pause. Empty out the lungs through the belly. Pause. Good, then breathe in. Breathe out. Now we'll sit here in silence for another 3 minutes. I'll be with you. I'll wake you up when it's time. Let's sit together and enjoy the joy of sitting. right there. Soft breath, soft belly, calm mind, open heart. If you'd like to stay here a little longer, you may. Of course, you're very welcome to do so. You may breathe in deeper into the heart space and breathe out calmly through the nostrils. Very calmly, with a lot of presence, press the palms in front of the heart center in Anjali Mudra. Take a moment here, sending out loving kindness to anyone who crossed your mind today, anyone who you think will enjoy receiving this loving kindness for today. And next breath in, fill yourself up with the same loving kindness that you're giving out to others as well. It's everywhere, it's more than enough to fill everybody's cup. Breathing in. And as you exhale, bowing forehead to fingertips, closing our practice. Namaste.